Salutations, viewers. My name is GameDame, and welcome back to Bad End. What's his name? My friend died. Yuugi died. Konami is trying to help me out here. I'm trying to investigate what's going on, and I'm probably going to take a look at Yuugi's phone in order to see what this game is really about. Yuugi's mobile phone is the same make and model as my own. It's actually a very common phone and nothing too special. However, he had downloaded Bad End. Although I tried on my own mobile phone, I couldn't get it to install. Then why was Yuugi able to download it? At any rate, I'm gonna try to play it. I hesitated. This game could potentially be the only game in existence to completely defy any logic or human comprehension. But I have to know the truth behind this game. With determination, I started the app called Bad End. However, an error message showed up. Error execution failed and the application force closes. Shit! Then no matter how often I tapped the screen, it wouldn't respond. For several minutes, no matter what I did, it was no use. Pressing the end button had no effect either. My hand holding Yuugi's phone was trembling. A sense of fear was creeping in. Yuugi, was this game really what killed you? He played it the day afterwards. It has to be. It has to be. Yuugi fell victim to this game just like the other players that supposedly got killed as well. Killed by the infamous Bad End. Damn it! Damn it! A horror video game that actually kills a player in the real world. Based on what's happened so far, this seems to be the case despite how unbelievable it sounds. Come on, this is so ridiculous. Yuugi had died, that is for certain. But is there any evidence or clue on the phone as to what Yuugi had seen or did while playing? I tried to boot up Bad End again. It didn't ask for any prompts or to supply any personal information from the player. For example, if the player is in a different time zone or location depending on the game, it won't run. Unexpectedly, something happened that I didn't anticipate. What? What is happening? The game was displayed on the splash screen just a little while ago, but now the Bad End icon had disappeared completely. Who made this game and for what reason? It just didn't make any sense. There's this new game out called Bad Ends that potentially killed my best friend. This is all too much, but I have to know the truth. I have to dig up more information regarding this whole thing. After finishing my dinner, I sat down in front of my PC monitor. Despite there being only a few number of players who got the game running, I chose one of them and looked into their profile further. Which one did I look at? Anonymous BBS. I accessed the Anonymous BBS board. I started typing into the new thread box. My best friend who was playing this game died last night. I'd like to investigate the mystery of this Bad End. I'm not making any of this up. If anyone has any information, please respond. I immediately got some replies. It's a troll. How did he die? Tell us. Show a pic or something. If you have some proof, I might believe you. Shit. Despite the quick reply, nothing was helpful at all. I was getting irritated. Just don't delve into the matter any further. It's not worth the risk unless you've got a death wish. Yeah, I think you should just forget about the game and move on. No good can come of it. Like dying, of course. Your friend probably would want you to steer clear and not repeat his mistake. There was also a tidbit here that was unsettling. My heartbeat started to race. But I bear it and take a deep breath. I need to find exactly what happened to Yuugi and the cause of his death. Although it's possible one of these people have encountered Yuugi, they seem to not have witnessed any of these events regardless. Despite that, was it really a troll getting a kick out of this whole ordeal? Or did they really fall victim to this sick game? Now I'm more excited than ever to start playing the game. It gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Frustrated at the lack of useful responses, I closed the BBS. Okay. It seems that you can't run this game unless you are a specific person chosen to play it. Are the players able to download the game in some special way? Or was it purely at random? Which one did I look at? Decided to check out the other players' profiles. So far I only looked at one player's Twitter page. If If I do a more advanced search, then maybe I can find out more. I try a direct keyword search for the game. Here we go, a blog. This looks promising. A bad end play diary came up. The last update was a month ago, then abruptly stopped. So what happens? The information posted is troubling. I decided to start reading it from the beginning. Man, I wish I had some music going. Maybe I'll put some music in here, just so everyone, is not just listening to my voice and watching this. 201. My wish finally came true. I was able to download Bad End. I'm so excited. Sadly, I can't show any proof due to my lack of a digital camera. Therefore, any comments are welcome. I'm slowly playing through the game in my spare time. 201. I'm not going to get into detail because I don't want to spoil the plot, but the story is rather cliche. Just as I was thinking of the lack of imagination, my first plot choice appeared. My palms were sweating. Not long afterwards, I met my first bad end, Law. But of course, nothing happened to me as per the rumor that was circulating the net. Naturally, there is a lot more of the game to explore. 201. I'm still here, although at one particular time that I was actually going to die, then I realized it was all a dream. If the main character makes the correct choice, then the story continues. That has to be expected, right? Then bad luck reared its ugly head and I got my second bad end. Obviously, I'm not very good at these types of games. 201. Really? So you suffered 2 of them. What? The updates end there. The blog was only maintained for 4 days. It may all be a practical joke. There's no evidence to back up his claims. He might possibly already be dead. The last incomprehensible string of text was likely due to panic or distraction. At the start of the blog, the information was pertaining to the player's initial impressions of the game. I'm going to be vague. The storyline is cliche. From what the first post here described, it conflicts with what the anonymous BBS board said. Most of the other player diaries I skimmed through aren't very helpful. Not surprisingly, they aren't being updated regularly either. Which one did I look at? I decided to search for the game on a popular game information site. Bad End is all the rage right now, so there must be more information out there. Oh, here we go. I accessed a popular gaming information board and began reading. Bad End is the new mobile game which suddenly appeared on the network out of nowhere several months ago. Despite having a link to a download page, it's usually down. It seems to have a very sophisticated choice selection system. Supposedly, if the player picks the wrong choice, then they will die for real. We find it hard to believe that a video game can actually have the potential to kill someone. Somehow, the administrator of the site hasn't a clue. The rumors surrounding the game is basically summarized. It's just like what Yuugi had told me before he played the game. One ominous sentence caught my eye towards the end. It is said that there is a great reward awaiting the player that can clear the entire game without dying. A great reward? I wonder what it is. Despite the danger of actually dying, people actually think it's worth the risk. Is this the reason people are playing? Well, I'm not interested in the prize for beating it. I'm only interested in getting to the bottom of what killed Yuugi. I turned off the power to the PC and lounged on my bed. Nothing I came across was very helpful. I'm starting to feel even more depressed. If I can't download the game, I can't play it. I want to play the game. If there is a God out there, please allow me to play the game. Yuugi, you probably didn't really think that you'd actually die in real life. That's only natural to think that way. No one just up and dies when you lose a life in a damn video game. But people didn't take it seriously and played the game like they would any other and paid the ultimate price. Even if I don't know who's responsible for this, just sitting here won't help me find out. Going to sleep now. Now we're back at school. Seriously, okay. There's some music. My mind was made up. Oh. I decided that I'll beat Bad End and find out the mystery behind Yuuji's death. So deciding on that, I can't wait to get started on the game as soon as possible. I tried downloading the game multiple times while on break between classes, but the download refused to start. Damn it, why can't I download it? Hey. Oh, hey, Konami, what's up? What's with the long face? He saw right through me. Regardless, I'll do just about anything to get this damn game up and running. If something is troubling you, I'm here to listen. I'm too desperate to look into Bad End. That's all I can think about. Have you heard of a mobile game called Bad End? I've heard of it. It's where if the player dies in the game, then they die for real. Despite all the current information on the net, it seems people are elaborating on their own personal experiences with the game. Huh. Yuugi had played the game. Oh, Yuugi had played the game before he died. Eh? The game was still installed on his phone. When I attempted to boot the game, the app just disappeared from the main screen. It seems that someone was trying to sabotage any traces of the game's activity. I can't believe such a game actually exists. So Yuugi died from playing the game, not a damn disease. No way. Come on, Kyuhei. Konami was clearly annoyed by my explanation. Our fellow classmate turned to look in our direction at the commotion. Don't buy into such a stupid rumor. He died of an underlying medical condition. If it's such a stupid rumor, then tell me why it's not true. Just face the facts. I saw the game disappear from the phone with my own eyes. Try explaining that. This is the God's honest truth. I'm not making this shit up. That's why I'm going to find out what happened to Yuugi by any means possible. I know it's hard on you to lose your best friend after 10 years, but you have to move on. But don't misunderstand. You can't let yourself fall to despair over someone who has passed on. There's nothing more you can do. The expression in my eyes were one of the disbelief and helplessness. I didn't know what to do or say to him. Thanks again for trying to cheer me up. I'll see you later. I spent the rest of the day at school avoiding everyone. I wasn't in the mood to socialize. Is it really a hopeless situation? Is it just stupid of me to want to find out the reason behind the death of my best friend? No, I refuse to believe that. But after talking to Konami, it somewhat dashed my hopes of pursuing the truth. That one player starting replying on the anonymous BBS resurfaced in my mind. He basically said to stop trying unless I had a death wish. I eventually calmed down after remembering those words. Yes, I'm afraid of dying, but finding out about Yuuji's death was worth the risk. Should I just ignore my gut feelings? Though I screamed in frustration to know that I could potentially die, I couldn't help but think. If anything should happen to me, what would my parents do if I died? Yeah, that's right, you gotta start thinking about others. I mean, I would say you would have to move on, just because I would not want to get in something sticky like this. After arriving home, I spent it alone. It's been 1 week since Yuuji's death. The smoke was slowly clearing, and reality that he was gone slowly sank in. Will I just give up on finding more about Bad End? First of all, there's not much I can do if I can't play the game. No matter how you look at it, the game has to choose me. No matter what I do, if the game doesn't somehow choose me, then I can't do a thing. I accessed the download page for the final last attempt at downloading the game. If this doesn't work, then I might as well give up. And I pushed the link. The download link worked! A blue progress bar appeared, and before long it reaches 100%. Do you want to run the game? After the message, a button for yes and no were displayed in the box prompt. Are you serious? I was finally able to download it. This is it. I can finally look into the matter and put an end to all the rumors and bullshit of the game. I steeled myself to find out the truth behind Yuugi by any means. The flame of determination again burned bright, where it once had burned out. Whoa, shit. Now for the moment of truth. Should I just let it go and return to my life, or walk away and not take the risk? No way, I have to do this. Even these doubts lingered in my mind despite getting the download to miraculously work. Damn it, it's like the game is taunting me. It's scary and infuriating at the same time. What shall I do? Do I play Bad End or not play it? Ah! Oh boy, you know what? I will end it here for today. Because I just want to keep the anticipation waiting for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We finally got past, we're trying to talk to people about it, but Kyuhei just wants to play this damn game. I want to play it too, but we're gonna have to wait till the next episode for you guys to see what I want to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.